Thanks a lot.
Our next presentation is from Dalhousie Public School, Pathankot, Punjab. For the jury, it's page number 86.
Let me just make it very clear that I have just been very focused, as it was asked that we have to prepare a presentation based on STEM. So I have done that. And let me thank Engineering Watch, maybe later on I won't get that, for giving me this platform to tell us what we are doing in our school as STEM literacy. And before I start my presentation, let me thank Lord Almighty for giving me this chance to showcase what we are doing as STEM education. The STEM education, why we started in our school, basically to ensure that students, they can analyze, they can think, and they can have a better problem-solving skills in day-to-day life. And that is how we adopted 4 steps, where inspire, engage, educate, and employ, where we started with the awareness at a very low level. Then certainly we try to engage at primary, where we feel that children are, although the parents, they have their vision that the children should be focusing more on science and math, but overall done, as per the survey, we felt that 75% of the students, generally they are not very proficient in math, and also 10% of the students are unable to, come to the benchmark of, say, science level. So I'll be just showcasing few of the examples what we have done in science initially. Before we started with the STEM, we thought we will have a workshop for the teachers. This workshop does not only focus on STEM literacy, but also it tells them how to involve their curriculum day to day with the vis-a-vis children, and also to develop their leadership skills also. So the workshop was being organized. This is how we start with it. Then coming to science, few examples I'll be giving you what we have done so far. Like one of the project what we had taken was reducing carbon footprint and the usage of alternative source of energy, where we had asked our children first to decide what they want to do. Of course, students, they decided that they would like to go for a survey in and around the locality, and the 2 of the snippets it shows that. Later on, it was safe environment, and that's how at primary level children, they started with the vermicompost, where we felt that yes, it is something which is very, very organic. And at higher level, children designed their own biogas plant in the school itself, which was the learning outcome of this particular project. Second project what we took was the climate change project. We know that global warming and greenhouse effect, these are the very common terms which students, they study in their curriculum. But actually coming to the practical aspect, we thought let children do some kind of survey. The survey was done by the middle level as well as higher level students, and in collaboration with other schools also beyond India. So we thought let other students of different schools also tell us that what is the reason why the climate is changing on day-to-day basis, and that's how a collaboration was done. And I feel very proud to announce that one of our students was invited for IGC, that is International Geographical Congress at Cologne, Germany, where he was the youngest presenter. He presented his paper. And then the learning outcome was, yes, at primary level children, they go in the school itself. Then we also touched upon marine pollution project, where the comparative study was done between Ganges as well as Amazon. And then finally, and we collaborated with the schools, especially in Kathmandu, keeping in mind that, okay, that is the origin of river Ganges, not exactly the origin, but at least we can touch upon the pollution, what is happening at mountain level. Few of these slides and pics depict how the students and the school is involved into various exhibition, quizzes, and science-based symposium, etc. Technology, when it comes to technology, first thing, like other colleagues, what they had spoken about, the cybercrime, before we begin into technology, we thought that let children be told about the cybercrime, and that's how the workshop was conducted. Then, of course, we had a lot of application-based technology, where children are into a lot of ad making, lot of smart, their own development of their websites, their own development of their like ads and other things. and that is how we touch on technology. Engineering, of course, let me make it very clear, I'll just take half a minute. Engineering, as we get into a lot of projects where robotics is being introduced, and at higher level we have seen that children are, they are able to design their self. One of my students who got at a national level, he designed a robotic hand which can be used for disabled. And not only this Ignite, one child, she was fortunate enough to be with APJ Abdul Kalam, where she designed her own stroller bag cum chair. Then astronomical engineering, of course, is touched upon as hands-on training is given to the children. NASA, as others spoke, we also are part of it, and you can see hands-on experience. Maths, of course, we touch upon while in making it very, very clear to the children that every topic should be correlated to their daily usage, like e-voting, how permutation, how we can use this concept of probability and winning, then permutation and combination when we elect our student council. Then linear programming, when we talk about, one example I have given as a balanced diet, that how much calorie and what should be the two variables which can bring into the calorie thing. Then profit, loss, selling, buying, percentage at every level it is being done. Then at value centricity, see, basically I just wanted to say that everything is associated with the values, and when we talk about value centricity, I'll just quickly wind up. The relationship of trust and care is being done with the society, and since when the children go out for various society as well as when they are going for various surveys, certainly it is purely a value-based, probably children are into values, and that is how they are able to interact with the society and the people. I'm unable to show rest of the slides. Like others said that we are into orphanage and other things. If you allow me, then I can show other slides where children visit to various orphanage. They are into empathy, they understand, and this is how we focus on, and that's how I feel that our school is very well prepared for the future, because we are training them and giving them hands-on experience. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for bearing me for additional time. Thank you so much. Any questions, please?
This is really remarkable that you people are emphasizing on health as well, nutrition values you're talking about every area as far as human life is concerned. But as you know, you have mentioned in this value-centric, sensitizing children on various human values by conducting value-driven assemblies and various activities on the basis of basic human values.
That's right.
So can you explain that?
See, assembly, I'll tell you very clearly. Assembly, we have at least we touch upon 12 basic values in our morning assembly. Each month we have for one value. Suppose if this month, say month of April, if we are touching upon, say maybe integrity, then we talk about integrity throughout the month, where a lot of activities are being done, and it is not just only on papers. Children, they visit also, they go out and they just have that experience, so that they are fully in, it gets instilled in them. So by and large we touch upon a lot of values like integrity, responsibility, truthfulness, respect. A lot of other values are there which we try to follow, and that is how probably it leaves an impact on the children. And second question, please.
Yeah, as an organization, are we committed to giving these values back to the society?
Of course.
Whatever prosperity this valuable organization is having. So are we planning to share all this kind of methodology to other schools as well?
Yes, see, when we organize something in and around our locality, I'm talking, since my school is in Greater Noida, let me make it very clear, it's not a very old school. The inception year is 2003, and our first batch got passed out in 2009, was the 12th standard came out, first batch. And when we talk about, having this education of values in and around the school, we have gap, maybe in a very short way, but at least we feel that we are doing something for the betterment of the society.
Thank you.
Abreast with the latest technology?
Yes, sir, we do have, and we try to, first of all, we try to organize a lot of workshops related to that, so that even if we feel that some person is not very well versed with technology but seems to be keen worker or willing, we try to give them a lot of input, so that the teacher or maybe the student or anyone for that matter, I myself, I feel that I have also upgraded for
Can we please keep the answers a bit short?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.